Hey, good morning and blessings, everyone. Gil here. So excited to share with you this morning on a couple of points that I shared earlier with my personal business team that I've been coaching and equipping in an online asset that I'm coaching them to build. And that's a sidebar. I'll share with you guys what that is later on. Um, but in a nutshell, um, we people who are maybe sick and tired of their job or great in their job, just looking for more. Um, Want to be free financially and personally and spiritually. Um, we coach them to develop an asset that produces cash flow. So those assets online that produce cash flow are really, really great, really fantastic because it gives you a lot of freedom to choose your own values and realign your values, customize your life, and not be at the mercy of the job. But today, what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is a point that I dropped with them earlier, and I try not to drop the points twice. I don't I'm getting away from um, uh, using the same points that I talking points with, or teaching points with, coaching points with my personal business team, with everybody, because everybody needs different things, and there's targets for different things. But this point was so heavy and so encouraging and so impactful that I had to share it. I could just feel it when I was talking about it, that it was going to bless a lot of people, and hope and pray it blesses you today too. Okay, so here's the first statement. The first statement is you can tell the meal or the dish that you're cooking by the ingredients you have laid out on your counter. Okay, if I walk into your kitchen and I see milk and eggs and sugar and flour and chocolate chips, I'm thinking, okay, they're probably baking cookies, maybe. I can get a good idea of that. If I walk in there and I see, ground beef in circular patties, and I see, spices and onions and hamburger buns, it's okay. They're probably making hamburgers, right? I can kind of get a sense of what you're making by what you have laid out. Check this out. You can get a sense of how your life is going to turn out or going based on the ingredients you have laid out in your life, the influences you have in your life. Okay, just like I will lay out spices and you know onions and flour and whatever else I need in proper proportions for the recipe that I have, what I'm trying to make or accomplish with that cooking. Um, I You can see the influences in your life and what that's going to make. Okay, what are those ingredients? Ingredients are a lot of times influences, because how your influence is what's going to determine your decisions and where you're going. Okay, and so with that being said, what are those influences? Okay, check this out. What's on your Spotify playlists? What does that look like? What kind of YouTube videos do you have saved? Um, uh, where are you spending your extra time, downtime? Are you in study and prayer, or research more than you are Netflix? Um, what are you trying to accomplish with your life? Now, a lot of times people don't even start off with a recipe. They have no idea. They walk into so you can walk into their kitchen of life, and it is just a disaster. It looks like a tornado hit. There's flour everywhere. There's eggs on the floor. There's trash in the sink. I mean, there's pots boiling over and smoking, and we walk and say, "What are you making?" I don't know. Well, yeah, of course you don't know, right? The same thing with life. A lot of times we have such good. What hurts me and frustrates me is when I see good-hearted people that are frustrated because they just don't have any direction. They have no end result in mind, and they have no direction. They don't have a recipe because they don't know what they're trying to make. And there's a flip side of that: people who know exactly what they're trying to make, but are too proud to get a master chef to help them with the recipe. Okay, so if you're that kind of person right now, where you're in a cycle, you're cyclic in your life, right? You're constantly finding yourself at the same place over and over and over again. I encourage you. Okay, I encourage you to get an understanding of what you're making in your life. What are you trying to accomplish? Okay, where are you trying to go? What are you trying to do? Who are you trying to become? And then get with a mentor or coach. If that's me, connect with me. Okay, whoever it is, connect with them and say, hey, coach, mentor, here's what I want to accomplish in my life. What does that look like? What ingredients do I need, in what proportions? And once I have all that, what are the instructions to make this dish excellent? What are the cooking instructions? What influences do I need in my life? Who do I need to become? And what are the instructions? What are my daily routines that need to be adjusted and shifted to accomplish that? And I promise you, you can't go wrong. Now, here's the thing. Don't experiment with the recipe until you're actually a master chef. You're a master chef, and you've cooked this thing excellent with excellence 3 or 4 times. You've done life right 3 or 4 times, and you're a master chef. Then you can get in there and start pinching here and dashing here and throw a little bit extra here to play with the taste and see how you like it. But too many times we want to experiment and be a master chef before we've done anything. And we wonder why we're left with a half-baked, half-cooked, chaotic, tasteless, gross mess of a life. Okay? Life should be sweet and flavorful and hearty and healthy. And if done right, with the right recipe, the right coaching, the right quantities of the ingredients, and the right instructions, you can get close to a really perfect meal, a really great meal. So I encourage you guys, okay? Do that. Check your influences. Make sure that everything around you is pointed in the same direction. What you're listening to, what you're watching, your exposures, there's nothing innocent when it comes to you wanting to produce a great life. There's nothing innocent as far as influences go and atmosphere goes when it comes to you trying to accomplish something major in your life, okay? The songs you listen to, the movies you watch, where you spend your spare time, your circle of friends, and influences, who you spend your most time with, that all matters, and that all becomes ingredients that are maybe not right for the dish or disproportionate for the dish. And you come out with something that's foreign and doesn't even look anywhere near like what you started, and you're frustrated. So I pray this releases frustration in you. Get with your coach. Together, decide what that looks like, the end result, the ingredients you need, the life you need, the steps you need to take to produce that right, okay? All right. I appreciate this blesses you. I pray it blesses you. I appreciate you guys being here and tuning in. Right there at the bottom, like, subscribe to the channel, and share it. Hopefully this adds value. And like I say all the time, my goal here is just to equip you to live and love at a higher level and get the fruit from that life. I don't know everything, but I've learned a lot through hard knocks, through a lot of mistakes, and also on the flip side of that, to be able to sit at the feet of great men and women in business and ministry for the last 20 years. And I'm just charged with the calling to paying it forward and trying to bless people with what I learned, and hopefully it helps you prevent some pain and add some substance to you. Okay, I love you guys. If nobody tells you today, I love you. I appreciate you. I think you're important. I know you're important, and your value is in not what you do or accomplish. It's just in because you're you, because you're made, because God made you, and He will never love you any more, any less, no matter if you succeed or fail. Your value is not in what you do and what you accomplish. It's in who you are. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day and a Merry Christmas if you don't get to tune into my next broadcast until then. And I bless you. Okay. Have a great night. Boom.